All right, so tonight we're going to be talking about something very, very important. And as you can see on my screen, it says eliminating financial sabotage. Eliminating financial sabotage. Eliminating financial sabotage. This is very important. I've been thinking about this for quite some time now. I've been going through a whole lot of, trainings, a whole lot of studying and understanding how individuals end up not succeeding or succeeding at the level they expect to succeed. A lot of people set goals, a lot of people go hard, work hard to achieve them, but at the end of the day are not able to achieve those things. I've used myself as a case study to check what's the challenge, what has happened, what is going on. And I've seen so many others go through the same thing. And ladies and gentlemen, got to understand that there are certain things that we do by ourselves that end up sabotaging our financial success. And then I had to learn, what does it take to eliminate financial self-sabotage? How many of you believe that this is a very important topic? Type, I believe. Type, I believe. This is a very important topic for everyone who is listening to the sound of my voice. You want to know, how do you yourself sabotage your own success? How do you do things that end up, instead of helping you go further, it's helping you. It's not even helping you. It's not helping you go further. Okay? Taking you backwards. Taking you steps behind. Ladies and gentlemen, if you love your teammates, you need to make sure they are on this call. Very important. You need to share this with your teammates. You need to share this with everyone you love, whom you believe needs to stop self-sabotaging his or her own financial success. All right, so let's go deep into the training. So what is self-sabotage? What exactly is self-sabotage? What exactly is it? First of all, self-sabotage is when individuals do certain things or don't do certain things that block their success or prevent them from accomplishing their goals. When people do things that block their success, or when people don't do the things that block their success, or things that prevent them, or they don't do the things that is needed to accomplish their goals, that is self-sabotage. Ladies and gentlemen, self-sabotage can happen to you consciously or unconsciously. You can be self-sabotaging consciously by your own self, knowing it, or by not even knowing it. You're sabotaging your success. What is self-sabotage? The greatest reason, please pay attention, the greatest reason we don't achieve abundance, financial success, financial freedom, achieving the things we need for ourselves financially, is not because we don't have goals. It's not because we don't have plans that we set. No. Neither is it because we don't have strategies. What you see there is strategies, not strategies. Strategies. It's not because of this. It is simply because all this while we sabotage our own success. We sabotage our own success. We do things that sabotage our own success. Sabotage means to hinder. All right? You hinder your own success. You do things that hinder your own success by yourself. That is self-sabotage. Ladies and gentlemen, to explain this thing in the simplest manner, self-sabotage is a behavior where you as an individual act in such a way that prevents you from reaching your own goals. Some of you will be like, does this really exist? What I'm saying, is it really true? Is it even possible that I by myself is doing things, is acting in a way, is behaving in such a way that I am preventing myself from reaching my own goals? You're even asking yourself, is it even possible? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is absolutely possible. Yeah, self-sabotage exists. Now, in most cases, you don't even realize you are self-sabotaging yourself. That's the crazy part. You don't even know. That's why this is a call to action. This is a clarion call to every one of us listening to the sound of my voice tonight. This is a clarion call to everybody. Self-sabotage exists. And most times we don't even realize that we are acting in self-sabotage. We are blaming people. We are blaming the economy. We are blaming our prospects. We are blaming our clients. We are blaming our customers. We are blaming people around us, not knowing that we are self-sabotaging our own success. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, I need us to understand that self-sabotage is the silent killer that has created resistance to the positive changes you have been looking for in your life, to the positive changes you have been looking for in your business. This is the silent killer. This is the silent killer. Oh, I make sure every one of your teammates is in this meeting. Make sure every one of your teammates is in this meeting. Make sure every one of your teammates is in this meeting. This is important, guys. Self-sabotage is a silent killer that creates resistance to positive change that is meant to happen in your business. Ladies and gentlemen, first question is, why do we self-sabotage? Why? Why do we self-sabotage? Why? Why is it that you are aware or you are not aware and you are still sabotaging yourself? Why? Number one, I need us to understand something. I need us to understand that for every human being who takes a decision or acts in a certain way, there are certain reasonings that are in the core of the person. You need to understand the reason behind all human decisions and all human action. Everybody who is doing anything in this world is doing it from two motives, from two reasoning. Who knows what they are? Who has an idea what these two key reasons are? Let me see what you think on the chat box. What do you think are the two key reasons? Someone is asking for the last slide. All right, you have the last slide. You can take a screenshot. What do you think are the, or if you know any one reason why most people take decisions or act? What is the reason behind most people? What's the motive behind most people's decisions or actions? What's the major motive? What do you think it is? Let me see your response. If you have an idea, if you have an idea of this, what do you think it is? Now, let me not waste your time. Okay, what is the reason? Someone said selfish interest. Interesting. All right, that's interesting. All right, but that's not the direction I am coming from. Now, the major reasoning behind everyone's decision is that people are either running away from pain or they are running towards pleasure. Anything you are doing is because you are either avoiding pain or you are going towards pleasure. Is somebody getting me tonight? Every human decision. The reason I bought this AirPod is because I was running away from the pain of always carrying my phone close to me. Okay, someone is asking for the first slide. All right, let me go back to the first slide. But please be fast. Take a screenshot now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Screenshots taken. Next slide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Screenshots taken. Now take the screenshots now. Done? Done. Last time, take the screenshots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I said you need to understand that everyone is deciding or acting or buying or doing anything, any action you are taking. You take them because you are either running from pain or you are running towards pleasure or you are looking for pleasure. I told you I bought this AirPod I use because I was first of all running away from the pain of always carrying my phone close to me when I'm using an earpiece, a wired earpiece. Are you getting me? It was stressful. I needed to be able to keep my phone far away and still listen to what I needed to listen. I didn't want to have my phone too close to me before I could listen to what so it was a pain to me. And also someone, it is because you are running towards pleasure. What is that? What is the pleasure? The pleasure that you have arrived. You are like others. You see all the big boys wearing one white earpod, right? You see an earpod, white one. Some people use it to make guy. Come on, he's a big boy. That's pleasure. Is somebody getting what I'm saying? Now, if you look carefully, every decision you have ever made in life, everything you are doing today, it is either because you are running from pain or you are running towards pleasure. How many of you agree with that? How many of you agree with that? If you agree with that, say, I agree. If you disagree, say, I disagree. Yeah. So if you agree, type agree. I need to be sure. I agree. All right, beautiful. So I'm sure you're following me. Now, guys, now, in case you are not aware, this training is not a motivational talk. Okay, we are going to be doing some exercise. So this one you are delaying to respond to me as I'm talking to you this night. I'm not looking for such. Okay, I don't need delay in response because we're going to do some exercise and I need your rapt attention. Ladies and gentlemen, when I mean I need your rapt attention, I mean I really need your rapt attention. We're going to do some exercise, so I will need your attention. I will need your attention, and I will need you to be responding because some of the things we're going to be doing later is going to be depending on the response you are going to give me. I hope you're getting me. All right, so follow me very carefully. So we have understood that part. Now, you need to also understand that one of the reasons why most people self-sabotage themselves also is because, pay attention, this is hard stuff. What I'm about to share with you is hard stuff. Is hard stuff. Now, another key reason, the major reason most people sabotage themselves, this is the key reason, is because of an unconscious or a conscious belief that, listen, that the accumulation of more money will lead to more pain than pleasure. Let me take it again. Please pay attention. The reason most people self-sabotage themselves is because they have an in-depth unconscious belief inside of them, or a realized conscious belief in them that when they accumulate more money, it will lead to more pain. As a result, they will self-sabotage. It will give them less pleasure. Is somebody getting me? When they have abundance, now I'm going to break these things down for you so that you see. I'm going to use an illustration to help you understand this thing. Now, next reason is that people have this reverse belief, that more pleasure is derived from a lack of financial abundance. I want to scatter some beliefs. I want to scatter some things. I want to shatter some things in your mind. I want to shatter some things in your mind so that I want to pieces it and help you understand this. There are some people who have a reverse belief that more pleasure, they will gain more pleasure from a lack of financial abundance. When they are broke, there is more pleasure inside them. There is a part of them that gets satisfied when they don't have abundance. I'm going to break it down for you guys. I'm going to break it down for you. I hope someone is following me tonight. I hope you're following me tonight. I hope you're following me today. Now, I need to use an illustration to help you understand the comfort zone associations that has created so many self-sabotage. Now, let me give you an example. Now, let's say, for instance, I learned how to deal with this a very long time ago, and it has helped me, especially with the comfort zone association. Please, I want you to follow me. I need you to follow me. Now, I used to have friends before I joined the business. I used to have friends. Some of the friends I had were in Warri, where I served. Very close friends. We used to go to the shop together, do business together back then, and where I was working. So I had friends around. So we had a lot of things we were doing. So we were kind of at a particular financial level, all of us. Okay, we were not too broke, neither we're not even making money. We're not making money, but we're not too broke, so to say. There was one way or the other, money was coming one way or the other, but struggling, right? We're struggling financially. We didn't have the best of what we wanted, but we're struggling. Now, pay attention. The last time I went to Warri, I went to attend a friend's wedding. One of the guys got married. Now, when I attended his wedding, I met with those old friends, right? Now, something I noticed was that because now I was already doing the business, I was already a millionaire from this business, I was successful, I had my car and all of that. So I had left that their level. Are you getting me? Now, when we hang out, the flow was no longer there. Like, there was not a flow. I don't know how many of you understand what I'm talking about. We were not flowing like we used to flow. We were not flowing the way. There are jokes, we joke and laugh, broke jokes, poverty jokes. Do you understand? So I was no longer at that level. And it was obvious. So it was more like they were not comfortable hanging out with me like they were comfortably hanging out with me when we were at the same financial level. Now, so it was like a difficulty for me. And it's like I was feeling like they are rejecting me, something like that. Yeah, I was feeling like they were rejecting me because they were not free with me anymore. But they were seeing me somehow like I don't live in the kind of house they live anymore. I don't do the things they do anymore. Like broke things that, you know, it was no longer at that level. I don't know if you're getting me. I don't know how many of you are getting me. If you're getting me, please type I get. Unless you are still at their level, so maybe you will not get me, all right? But now this was it. At some point, pay attention, this was when I was starting my business. At some point, I started feeling like maybe I'm far from these people. Maybe I need to bring myself to their level. Now, that was some things going on in my head for them to accept me because they were my loved ones. They were my guys. They were my buddies. Now, so I felt like maybe if I am not so successful like I am compared to them, I would be accepted. Like I won't be that rejected. They won't look at me the way they are looking at me right now. Do you understand? So at that point, for me to come to their level, I might need to start doing things that will bring me back at least to a level that they can relate with. Now, so many of you have missed out on certain opportunities that would have taken you to the next level in life because you are sabotaging yourself. You have started growing in this business, and you notice that the people you used to parole with are no longer comfortable with you, are no longer comfortable with their level of success because you are growing beyond their level. As a result, you start self-sabotaging yourself because you believe that if you have a lack of money, you will be accepted by these people. And as a result, the lack of financial abundance is now pleasurable to you because it will make you feel better since you are now at the level your friends are and you can relate better with them. Is somebody getting the reverse belief? Is somebody getting this? And so many of you, as a result of that, you don't take the kind of decisions you need to take that will change your life and make it better. Or even when you have started achieving some level of success, you start finding yourself dropping because you start self-sabotaging yourself. Because deep down inside of you, there is a belief in you that if you have more money, it is bringing more pain to you. Yes, you don't feel comfortable because you are no longer paroling with these people. Or there is certain things that start happening because you now have money. People see you as one of those G-boys in church. They now see you because, you know that kind of church you go to where you are the highest donor every time they are giving money. Like everybody is looking at you one kind. They form say you get money. Like when they are contributing, you have already paid 20,000. Others are struggling to their thing. They let them pay 1,000. Do you understand? And it starts looking like it's like I need to mellow down. Do you understand? There is more pleasure in having less because everybody has less. No, guys, this is it. So many people have been self-sabotaging themselves because of this. Because of this belief. Oh my God, I just hope you are getting me tonight. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you are still in such an environment where you are the highest donor, and being the highest donor again and again and again makes others uncomfortable around you, you need to level up, not level down. You need to step up. That is what I said. The comfort zone associations has created a lot of self-sabotage. Follow me, guys. Follow me. Now, remember, I'm asking you, why do people self-sabotage? Another reason most people self-sabotage is because they have this belief that having abundance, to them, having abundance, financial abundance, is an unknown territory. They don't know what it feels like. That's the next step. They don't know what it feels like to be financially abundant, to have financial abundance. Now, meaning that they are not prepared emotionally. That means you are here, listen to me, you have not prepared yourself emotionally on what it feels like, how it feels like to have financial abundance. Now, because this is an unknown territory, so many people are scared of a territory they don't know. Are you getting me? They know what it feels like to be broke. You are already used to being broke. You know what it feels like to be broke. So because you don't know what it feels like when you have a lot of money, yeah, like donating 1 million naira to the church, donating 2 million naira, 5 million naira. Yeah, your family calls for meeting. You tell them, please, nobody should call for this meeting. How much is involved? And you send the money and tell them, everybody stay at home. Don't worry. It has been sorted out. Guys, are you getting that? Yes, but you don't know what it feels like to operate at this level. As a result, you self-sabotage yourself to remain at the level that you are. Is somebody getting me? This is very key, guys. This is very key. Now, how do you eliminate self-sabotage? How do you eliminate self-sabotage? Now, this is where I need each and every one of you, please and please and please get a writing material. We're going to do an exercise. We're going to do an exercise, okay? After I'm done with this particular part, we're going to do an exercise. So get a writing material, bring it and get it close to you. I'm going to be helping a lot of people. I'm going to be helping a lot of people tonight. Get a writing material. I call it your success journal. Get a success journal because this will help you. Now, you need to understand something, that at the very core of your thinking, I want you to delete the thought that you don't already have wealth. You'll be like, Solomon, what are you saying? How can you say this? How can you say this? Right now, my account balance is not speaking in tongues. It's speaking an unknown language. I don't understand. In fact, it's a known language. I know it's not speaking in tongues. It's speaking a known language, and it's telling me a language I do not want to hear. It's not a language I love. So how come you're telling me that I have wealth when I know right now I don't? Ladies and gentlemen, at the very core of your thinking, I want you to delete the fact that you don't have wealth. Have you deleted it? Are you sure you have deleted it? If you have done that, type done. Now I'm going to replace that thinking right now with a thinking that will help you right now. Now this is it. Each and every one of you already have abundance. You have wealth. How? Now, have you gone to the main road, like the express, the main road on your street, or when you come out to the main road, and then somebody told you, stop, don't use this road, get out of this road, it's not your road. Have you noticed that you are the owner of that road? You can drive on that road the way you want to drive. You can run, you can jog, you can roll, you can do anything. Do you know you're the owner of the road? You don't know? Okay. Have you gone to NEPA office and they chased you out of NEPA office that this is not your building? Get out. Stop. No trespass. That big building. They didn't tell you no trespassing. You entered it, opened any office, you went to anyone, meet anybody you want to meet. Have you even thought of it? You wake up in the morning and you don't buy oxygen to breathe. It's yours. Like it is mine. Nami Geta. I'm wealthy. There was a day I did a calculation on how much oxygen costs. You can type it on Google. Somebody should help me type on Google. How much is, when you put someone on oxygen, how much does it cost per day? How much to put someone on oxygen for 1 day? How much does it cost for a day? And let's see how wealthy you have been. How wealthy you are. You've been buying this oxygen. Like, yeah, I just bought some right now. I'm so wealthy. Yes. Like, you're so wealthy. Super wealthy. Now, understand also, if you want to eliminate self-sabotage, first of all, next thing is you need to understand also that it is right, it is proper for you to have abundance. Because some of you are asking, is it right for somebody to have abundance? Is it right for somebody to want to acquire more money, to want to have more money? Let me even ask you a question. In case you are asking, is it right for me to want more money in life? Let me ask you, if you went to primary school, is it right for you to want to go to secondary school? If it is right, type yes. If it is not right, type no. Is it right to want to study further? If you read GoPro, is it right to also want to read your first year in network marketing? Is it right? It is right. Absolutely. It is right. If you have a relationship with God, is it right to want the relationship to become better? If you have a relationship with your spouse, is it right to want it to become better? If you have a relationship with your boyfriend or girlfriend, is it right to want it to become better? Is it? So if you ate in the morning, is it right to want to eat in the afternoon? Absolutely. If you ate yesterday, is it right to eat today? So if it is right for you to want more of something, if it is right for you to want more of something, then should you have more of that thing? If it is possible for you to have more of something, then should you have more of it? Absolutely yes. If it is possible for me to have money and to have more money, should I want to have it? Should I go after more? Absolutely. In fact, absolutely. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I should go for more of it. Now let's proceed. Let's proceed. Now understand also that we all have equal opportunities, but we do not have equal decisions. Do you want to start eliminating self-sabotage? These three things are the things you need to first understand. We all have equal opportunities, but you know what? We don't all have equal decisions. We all have the same business in front of us, but we don't all have the same decisions and choices when it comes to the things we do in this business. That is why people will live in the same area, doing the business in the same area, and some people will be successful, others will fail. Have you gone to a particular area and you discover that there are more customers visiting a particular shop than visiting other shops? The same things are sold in those shops. We all have equal opportunities, but we don't have the same choices. We are not equal on the choices that we make. Ladies and gentlemen, this is important. It's important that you understand these things. It is absolutely important that you understand these things I'm saying right now. Like I'm telling you this for real. Somebody getting me? How do you eliminate it? Listen, working harder won't eliminate the consequences of self-sabotage. Not at all. The fact that you're working so hard will not eliminate. There are things you need to do. There are steps you need to take. There are exercises you need to perform. There are things that need to start happening for you to eliminate this self-sabotage. Now let's go to the exercises. I hope you have your success journal right now. Do you have your success journal? Do you have your success journal? Do you have your success journal? If you have your success journals, type I do. Type I do, type I do, type I do. If you don't have, I'm giving you 30 seconds to get your success journal. Now we're going to do a few exercises. I think about 3 or 4 exercises we're going to do tonight that would help us eliminate this. Are you ready for me? Now, let's go. First of all, I want you to write down the pain you are currently experiencing because of not having a lot of money. What are the things that is going on in your life that if you had a lot of money, you won't be experiencing it? Write them down. I have my own, and I'm going to be writing my own down. So I'm going to be giving us 60 seconds. 60 seconds to do that. Let's be fast. I might not finish this. Write it down in your success journal. Ten seconds to go. Good. Now, I just want you to type only one. I need the first. I need the first 3 persons. Just, I mean, I didn't say you should type one. I mean one. I need an example of someone who wrote something. Give me an example of what you wrote down. I need something concrete, not type limitations for me. What are the pain you are currently experiencing? Debt. God bless you. Number 1. You are in debt. Insult, embarrassment from begging for money. Insult from family. So let me take debt, borrowing, landlord wahala, mental imbalance. Yaga. Because you don't have money, you can't speak up in your family member. Because you don't have money, you are getting insults from your husband. Because you don't have money, you're having depression. Because you don't have money, somebody even stopped school. Exercise number 1. Exercise number 1. Thank you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let us see this. Exercise number 2. Are we ready? Exercise number 2. Are we ready? Do you have your success journal now? I hope you do. Next. Tell me in one statement, in one phrase, in one sentence, or in one word, what is it that comes to your mind when you think of plenty money? Like when you think of excess money, what comes to your mind? What's the thing that comes to your mind? What's that amazing thing that when you think of plenty money? Don't type it here. Write it in your success journal. Don't write it here. Don't write it here. Write it in your success journal first before I will ask for it. Ten seconds more. Now I need it. Give me one. So give me, what are the things you wrote? So I'm seeing enjoyment. I'm seeing vacation. Plenty money. What is the first thing that comes to your mind whenever you think of plenty money? Financial stability. Help people. Stopping insults. Freedom. Debt-free. Better food. Pizza. Healthy living. Amazing. Are we ready for the next exercise? Boldness all the way. La vida. Giving out to the public. Excess happiness. Power. Hey. This is amazing. The good life. Financial freedom. All right. Are we ready for the next exercise? Are we ready for the next exercise? Are we ready? Now, next exercise. We want to eliminate self-sabotage. I want us to follow these processes. We're going to bring them all together. Next exercise. What are the things now? Give me some phrases, some statements. What are the things you heard about money by those that are around you, whether your mom, your dad, your neighbors? What are the things they used to say? What are the things they say? What are the things you hear? What are those things you hear other people say all this while? What are the things? Interesting. Please, let's write them down first. Let's write them down first before we type them. I need your success journal to be active tonight. Things I heard, because we are going to be doing one or two things. Number one, what are the things? Let's keep writing them. Write them in your success journal first before you come here. What are the things you heard your people say, your friends, that's your parents, what are the things, you heard about money? What are the things said by your mom, your dad, your neighbors? What are the things? That's while you were growing up. While you were growing up. All right, 10 more seconds. Okay, so now type the things. Give me one. What are some of the things? What are some of those things you heard? Now let's type them. Okay, things are hard. Money don't go on trees. Money is hard to get. Money is the root of all evil. Not everyone is destined to be rich. Money is not for everyone. Rich people are ritualists. Hey, big man, big trouble. God bless you. I heard that one too. Money is everything. I mean, money is not everything. Ego. Not everyone will get money. Work hard for money. Interesting. Oh, wow. You can never get satisfied with the one you have. Have your own money is good. You must not make money. Hi. Money runs the world like blood runs life. All fingers are not equal. Money is used to solve problems. Good name is better than money. All right. Now wait. Are you noticing something? I want us to notice something. Are you noticing something that I cannot come and kill myself? Now, are you noticing there is a difference, a contrast between what you right now associate plenty money with what people said about money? Are you noticing that there is a contrast? Are you noticing, please? Are you noticing? Are you noticing that there is a difference between what you think currently and what they were saying? There is a sharp difference between your current belief, your thoughts about money, what you think about money. When I told you what are the things you associate plenty money with, do you notice that it is not exactly what they think or told you about money that you associated plenty money with? It's not the same. It's more like there's an opposite. What you are associating plenty money with what they said, with what they thought, they are not the same. Now listen, ladies and gentlemen. Some of you are 20 years old, some of you are 15 years old, some of you are 30 years old, some of you are 40 years old, 50 years old, 60 years old. And you started having these thoughts about money. When I said, what are the things you associate plenty money with? You started having these thoughts few months ago, few years ago. Some of you, maybe it's been like 5 years, 4 years, 10 years. But for the past 30 years of your life, these are the things that has been ingrained inside of you. These are the things you've been imagining, thinking, and believing about money. Even from your mother's womb, you started hearing them say it, Abi. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is very hard for someone who has this belief about money to eliminate completely those things they used to say about money. And that's why you find out that some persons who have not dealt with these things are still self-sabotaging themselves. Because this is what I believe about money, but this is what they believed about money. You end up going back to doing the things that will affirm what they said about money. Somebody getting it? Self-sabotage. Now, but then, let's pay attention. We are trying to eliminate it, right? We are doing some exercises to eliminate it. I'm trying to dissect these things for us, but our time is up. We have done these exercises. Next week, we are going to be breaking down. So you don't want to miss the session next week. You don't want to miss the session next week. All right? Because if I start now, we're not going to finish tonight. And it is 1 hour. This session lasts for 1 hour. So we have to end this. So the part 2 of this, we're going to be looking at how these exercises apply as steps to eliminating self-sabotage. I believe that so far, you have been getting value from this training. You've gotten value from this training so far. Next week, you don't want to miss next week. All right. You don't want to miss it. All right.